Welcome on Mandra Classes YouTube channel, Darbhanga. I am Mishra with you to discuss some difficult problems of Class 9, Chapter 3 and Exercise C from R.S. Agarwal. Hope you have to enjoy this session, and also you are requested, if you have not subscribed this channel, please subscribe it and don't forget to press bell icon for further notification. Actually, my dear student, in this 33, two types of questions are. That you know that this chapter is related to quadratic equation in one variable, and two types of questions has been generally given. And you can just check the identities. Ax squared plus bx plus c. The first identity is, and second one is x squared plus bx plus c. These two are different types of quadratic equations has been given, and you know very well that both the quadratic equation can be easily be factorized. And if you done for any integers p and q, x squared plus bx plus c can be written as x plus p into x plus q. And in this case of ax squared plus bx plus c, you may write ax plus p into ax plus q for some integers, p and q. Actually, you have to memorize these two identities. X squared plus bx plus c is equal to x plus p into x plus q, and second one is ax squared plus bx plus c and is equal to ax plus p into ax plus q. On the basis of these two identities, you can solve different types of questions that is given in this exercise. My dear student, in this question you can just see that the first question is x squared plus 2 root 3x minus 24. And here you can just factorize 24 for your convenience. 24, 2, 12, 2, 6, 2, 3 and 3. And now the factorization of the 24 is how much? 2, 2, 2, 3 and 1, all are the factors of 24, and you have to rearrange in such a way that you can just get 2 root 3. And for these purposes, you know that 2 into 2 into 2 into 3, it can be written as 2 into 2 into 2, and 3 can be changed into root 3 into root 3, because you know very well that when root 3 is multiplied by root 3, then its result is 3. And now by this all the numbers, you can, all the factors, you can just arrange 2 root 3. And how can it be possible? You can easily be 2 to the 4 root 3 minus 2 root 3. And you can easily find out it. X squared and 4 root 3 minus 4 root 3 minus 2 root 3 minus 24. And now you have to take the common. X squared plus 4 root 3 minus can be taken as there is x also, because there is x, so you have to just put x here. 2 root 3 x minus 24. And now what is taken as common? X is taken as common. So x squared plus 4 root 3. In this state, you know that 24 can be written by this way. So when you take 2 root 3 as common, then what is left? 4 root 3. So 2 root 3 you have taken as common. And what you have to just take, actually there is a plus sign. What you have to take? actually 2 root 3 is taken as common, then x plus 4 root 3. And this is why you can just see that this is the final solution. To solve this question, it is you have to just check that there is a constant term is minus 24 and you need to factorize it. When you factorize it, then 2, 12, 2, 6, and what you get the factorization of 24, 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Since in this question it has been given root 3, so you have to arrange in the form of root. So 2 into 2 into 2 can be written as root 3 into root 3. And now you have to arrange. You need to take, because I have already mentioned previously that x squared plus bx plus c. In this question, you have to arrange by this way: x squared plus p plus q into x plus p into q. Multiply should be equal to c, and plus is plus or minus should be equal to b. You have to arrange in such case. Either you need to plus or minus, that is possible. And here you can just see that you may arrange it. X squared 4 root 3, and you can know that 2 to the 4, 4 root 3 and 2 root 3. And you know very well that 4 root 3 minus 2 root 3 is equal to 2 root 3, and this is why you have to arrange in such case. 4 root 3 minus 2 root 3, and there is an x, so you have to just put x minus 24. And in next step, you have to regroup. X squared plus 4 root 3x minus x is taken as common, 2 root 3x plus 24. And now you can just check that x is taken as common, and what will be the product of x is here x plus 4 root 3. In this question, in this term, you can just take 2 root 3 as common, minus 2 root 3 is taken as common, x plus, and when you have to just subtract 2 root 3, then what root 3 as common? 4 root 3. And now you can just check in this and this term, what can you taken as common? X plus 4 root 3. Then what is left in the first case? X minus, and in second one is 2 root 3. So final its factor is x plus 4 root 3 into x minus 2 root 3. In the second question, you can just check that 6 minus x squared. You may rearrange it, minus x squared minus x plus 6. Minus can be taken as common, minus x squared plus x minus 6. And now you have to solve the similar way. What is the factorization of 6? 2, 3. And this is why you can just check that actually when you arrange it, because you need 1x, and how can you take 1x? Actually 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. So you have to arrange in such case 3x minus 2x minus 6. And now you need to regroup, and you can regroup as x squared plus 3x in one group, and in another group 2x plus 6 because there is a minus, so plus minus minus, and now minus is taken as common. What you can just take common in these two terms, x, so x plus 3 minus what you can take in these 2 as common, so x plus 3, and now you can write it in both the terms. What you can just take the common, x plus 3, so you can write down minus x plus 3 into x minus 2. Either you left at this stage, and that will be the solution of the question. Some student can do by this way also, x plus 3 into 2 minus x, because you know that there is a formula a minus b is equal to minus b minus a. If you change the order in the case of subtraction, then you know that there is a negative sign, and minus plus, and this is why you can write x plus 3 into 2 minus x. This will be the product of 6 minus x square. My dear student, you can just do the next question, x square minus x minus 156, and it can be rearranged at, I have just factorized for the convenient, and I need minus x, and minus x, how can I do that? Actually I have just rearranged. 2 to the 4, 3 the 12, actually 12 minus 13 is equal to minus 1, and this is why you need to rearrange it. That is the problem. You have to apply the technique, and then you have to just solve. X squared plus 12x minus 13x minus 156, because you know that p into q is equal to the constant term, and you need to 12 into 13 is equal to 156, and this is why you need to factorize it, and after that you have to just rearrange in the form of p into q. I have do so. X squared plus 12x, and minus is taken as common, 13x plus 156, and you can just see that x is taken as common, so x plus 12, and minus 13 is taken as common, x plus actually 12, and then you can just take x plus 12 as common, and what is left? X is the first term and 13 is the second one. That was the solution of the third question. My dear student, in this question, the first question I have just taken 24x squared minus 41x plus 12. In the previous questions, it was x squared, so coefficient of x squared was 1. But in this question, coefficient of x squared is 24. So at first you have to take the factorization of, at first you multiply 24 into 12, and then you need to factorize it. If you have to multiply and factorize, then what you have to just get, actually separately you can just do that. Factorization of 24 and factorization of 12. And what you get, actually 2 and the what will be the factorization of the product is actually 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 2 into 2 into 3. And by this number you have to arrange in such a way that you can get minus 41. That is the main problem. And how can you rearrange by this number? You can just check that. 2 to the 4, 2 the 8, 2 the 16, 2 the 32 plus 9. 32 plus 9 is 41. and this is y, but I did minus 41, so you have to take minus. So actually minus 32 minus 9 you may take. So at first you need to multiply the coefficient of x squared to the constant term, and the result, the sum, the product that you have to just get. Then you do the factorization of them. Either you do separately or you have to multiply and then you have to factorize. It depends upon you, but you can get 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 2 into 2 into 3. And by this factor, you have to arrange minus 41. And I have just multiplied all the 4 2. 2 to the 4 to the 8 to the 16 to the 32, 5 to the. So minus 32 and 3 3 the 9. You have to rearrange and then you can get. And now I have just write, and all the process is now very easy for you. Minus 32x minus 9x plus 2x. And now you have to rearrange it to 24x squared minus 32x, and minus is taken as common, 9x minus 2x. And now you can take the common 8x, then 3x minus 4 minus 3 has been taken, 3x minus 4. And in both the terms, as you know that 3x minus 4 can be taken as common, so 8x minus 3. That is the factorization of the next one. The third one is 6x squared minus 11x minus 35. And now you have to multiply 6 with 35. And when you do the factorization of it, you may do the separately or with the then what you get, 2 into 3 into 7 into 5. That is the factorization. And by these factors you have to arrange minus 11. And how can you do so? Minus 11, and you may just try. How can it be possible? Actually 11, 7 3 ja 21, and 5 2 ja 10. And if you subtract 10 minus 21, that is minus 11. And this is what you have to do so. 6x squared plus 10x minus 21x, because 10x minus 21, that should be thing. And now you can just take the common, and at first you have to rearrange. 6x squared plus 10x minus 21x plus 35, and now 2 can be taken as common, 2x, and then 3x plus 5, and minus 7 can be taken as common, so 3x plus 5, and finally 3x plus 5 into 2x minus 7. That would be the solution of this question. In this type of the question, here you can just check that coefficient of x squared is 6 root 3 and constant term is 5 root 3. You need to multiply 30 into root 3 into root 3, so 90. And you need to factorize it, and you have to rearrange in such a way that the final result is minus 47. And you know that 30 can be easily be written as 2, 45, 3, and you know that 45 and 2, 47. So 6 root 3x squared minus 45x minus 2x plus 5 root 3. And here you have to regroup. 6 root 3x square minus 45x minus 2x minus 5 root 3, because here minus minus plus, and in these two what you can take as common, and you know that 6 root 3 is equal to 2 into 3 into root 3, and 45 can be factorized as 3 into 5, and it can be 3 can be written as 3 into root 3 into 5. What is the common in these two? And you can just see that 3 is present, root 3 is present in both of them, and this is why 3 root 3 you can just take as common. And one thing is x, variable x. What is left in the first case? Actually 2, and there is a x, so 2x minus what is left in the third one, 5 root 3. And similarly there is no case, no chance, so 2x minus 5 root 3. And now in both the terms, 2x minus 5 root 3, 2x minus 5 root 3, so you may take 2x minus 5 root 3 as common. Then what you get? 3 root 3x minus 1. That will be the solution of this question. Similarly, in this question, you have to multiply the coefficient of x square with the constant term root 3 into 8 root 3, and what you get? 8 into 3 is equal to 24, and if you have to factorize 24, then you know that you can get 2 into 2 into 2 into 3, and now you need to rearrange and get 10. And how can you do so? 3 to the 6 and 2 to the 4, and this is why you can just write down root 3x square plus 6x plus 4x plus 8 root 3. And if you rearrange them, root 3x square plus 6x plus 4x plus 8 root 3. And now you know that how can you do so? Root 3x has been taken as common, x plus, and it can be written as 2 root 3, because 2 root 3 is multiplied by root 3, then you get 6 plus. In this question 4 can be taken as common, so x plus 2 root 3. And in both the terms, what is common? Actually x plus 2 root 3, so x plus 2 root 3 has been taken as common, and what you get? Root 3x plus 4. That will be the final result. In such type of question has been given, then let 2x minus 3 upon x is equal to y, and now it has been converted into 6y square plus 7y minus 20, and now you need to factorize it, and 6 is multiplied by 20, and then you need to factorize it. 2 into 3 into 2 into 2 into 5, and now rearrange as 7. And how can you do so? Actually you have to just rearrange and you get my dear student, you can just see that I have just rearranged it. 5 to the 15 and 2 to the 4 to the 8, and 15 minus 8 is equal to 7. And after that you know that I have just done the factorization, and at the final stage I have just taken the factor in the form of y, and now at last you have to just put the value of y, and then what you get? Actually 2 into the value of y is 2x minus 3 upon x plus 5, and then 3 into 2x minus 3 upon x minus 4, and after that you need to multiply and write down the results. 4x minus 6 upon x plus 5 and 6x minus 9 upon x minus 4, and that will be the results. Actually, in this question, you have to rearrange it. 4x square and its square plus 7x square minus 2. Here you have to just consider let x square is equal to y, then 4y square plus 7y minus 2, and now you can easily do the factorization of it, and when you have to factorize, and at last you have to just put the value of y, and then you get a result. And after doing the factorization, because you know very well that, then at the last I get y plus 2 into 4y minus 1, and you know that y, the value of y is equal to x square, and by putting the value you can get x square plus 2 into 4x square minus 1. And you may do one more stage, x square plus 2, and it can be written as 2x square minus 1. So it is based on the a square minus b square. So one more step you go further, 2x plus 1 into 2x minus 1. That will be the final result of the question. Hope you have to enjoy this session, and in next video I will discuss some more exercises. Keep watching Banda Classes YouTube channel, Darbhanga. Thank you very much.